Okay, good evening, everyone. You are so welcome. We appreciate you for coming. We are a group of business people, and our business has to do with health and wellness. And even in this time, this we have to. I all agree that this year, 2020, has been a special year. Very special. I saw a clip, something someone posted on Facebook, and they said that they didn't use 2020, so they're going to declare the year that is not part of their age. When they're going to count the years of their life, they're going to skip 20 because they didn't use the year. And I want to believe that for you that is with us this evening as our guest, that that's not your story. But one thing I do know for sure concerning 2020 is that with the coronavirus, one thing everyone suddenly became aware of was how important our health is, how important it is for you to ensure that your immune system is strong and well built. Today I heard another bad news. Truth of the matter is that at least the entire world experienced the death of Black Panther, and unfortunately, he died from colon cancer. And I don't know how many of us saw the news today. Yesterday, we lost another Black American actress, Natalie. She was in one of the Madea series, and she also died, passed from colon cancer. She was just 53 years old. And I know a friend that lost a son. He was just 20. Colon cancer was laid to rest just last a few weeks ago. And one thing I learned during this period was that when it comes to immunity, that over 70% of your body's immunity is in your guts. One thing we hear all the time is that you are what you eat. And there's a popular statement that says that taking care of your health is an investment, it is not an expense. It is not an expense, but it can actually become an expense when you fall ill. We've heard people talk about it countlessly, especially when it comes to Nigeria. I remember, with the NSAS, this is a NSAS situations and all. I remember CNN, after everything, interviewing, what's his name, Fats or something, one of these, the musician actor, and they asked him a simple question that you taking up this interview, are you not afraid for your life? And he made a statement. He said, look, people die in any way. And one of the core things in Nigeria is that we have a poor, health facilities. We don't have the right medical aids, in our country. And so if people to go abroad for treatment, in fact, in this nation, the core thing is prevention is better than cure is a clear thing. So now, knowing our guts, our colons are very important. The one thing that everybody should do on a regular basis is to have a detox. And my heart really goes out. I am in another city right now, but actually also get to live in the city of Port Harcourt. And Port Harcourt has a terrible toxic problem, and the residents there are not even thinking about it. So when you're saying, what do I need to do a detox for? Detox is way beyond just losing. Proper detox system is about cleaning out the toxins in your body. And that is what our entire program is about, this 9 days, the Clean 9. For our company, the Forever Living Products, the Clean 9 is the first step in weight loss. And what we've always concerned about is actual health. So what we do with the Clean 9 is to remove stored toxins from your body and make you feel lighter, more energized, and therefore healthier. And a lot of people wonder, do I have toxins? Yes, you do. Even from your pharmaceutical medications that you're taking. Toxins get into your body. You can ask your medical doctor. And if you have a generator in your home, I'll give you this simple illustration. If you had your gen, you turned it on. Have you ever entered into any of the generator rooms? It's covered with soot. Isn't it true? It's covered with soot. And if you had your gen, you put it against the wall, you will find that the wall is due to the waste going out there. So it's in the same way that when you're walking past, when you're sitting in your car, the exhaust from another vehicle is coming to you. Toxins are those same soot that you see out there. They are also you are breathing them into your body. So every single person, tall, short, fat, slim, should ensure that they do a proper detox. Personally, I do a detox about 2 to 3 times a year, sometimes even 4 times, because cleaning out your system. And some people wonder, is it really necessary? Yes, because once you clean out and your system is really, really better, then what you have is that you fed your body, your cells are better, you have better absorption even of nutrients, and even the medications that you're probably on. Every single person should do a detox. And what we've done today is that it's not just a question of coming to tell you how important this detox is. We wanted to share with you the testimonies of people. And fortunately, I love the fact that as Nigerians, we're becoming more proactive when it comes to our health. I will tell you any day, anytime, prevention truly, truly, truly is better than cure. Right now as I'm speaking to you, someone that is very dear to me is in the hospital, just gone through laser surgery for enlarged prostate gland. So the reality of these things are here, and most of the time people are thinking about cost. But I believe that when it comes to our health, we shouldn't think about cost. We should be asking, what should I do? How do I stay healthy? So I'm going to give the floor to a couple of people to just share with you their own experiences, their own, what would I say, that their testimonies and the change that they experienced, felt, and are living due to the use of the C9, and then invite you on to also get into the C9. So know this, that what I love about the C9 is that it's not just a diet, it's a life change. Because more than anything else, what we need is control, self-control. And in 9 days, there's like a reset of your system, and you know exactly how to begin to live your life better. You get to the point where you don't see food and you're all excited. You're able to make the right choices because there is discipline. So I'll quickly start off with the first person that will speak, and I'll call Mrs. Victoria Irukunapo, and she will just tell her story and her experience with the C9. Victoria, please.
Okay, thank you so much, Wendy. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for that amazing introduction to C9. Okay, so my name is Victoria Irukunwapo. I am I'm a mother, and I'm also an entrepreneur. And my story, started when I started the business. I actually was in the business for some years, and I left the business. So coming back into the business again, I actually gained so much weight after my third child. I was so big, and then my tummy was big to the extent that when I'm around, within the house, and I just want to be free around, my daughter, I could remember, would just, touch my stomach and be, playing with it and saying, "Mommy, you need to get rid of this thing." And I used to think that the stomach also came from the fact that I had children. I told her that 4 children came out of this, stomach that you're seeing. So leave me alone. And, so we used to joke about it, and then I would just, leave it. But coming into this business again, the second time, I went to a wedding. I went for a wedding in Owerri years ago. So I got one of my friends, made me the guardians of the wedding, and I had to, stay behind them. So I was wearing this wrapper and all that. I'm feeling very good with myself. And then, I took pictures, and I posted on Facebook. And I could remember that, the lady that brought me into the business, all the way from London, called me and said, "I saw your pictures on Facebook. Is that your stomach? What am I saying? Victoria, you need to bring down that picture from Facebook because it's not good for our business." And then that was when I really found out that my tummy was really big. And then when I talk to people about the business, they will tell me to go and mount my tummy or my body before I can talk. Okay. So it dawned on me that I had to now start using the product, because in our business, they tell you if you are in the business, you have to be the product of the product. So I wasn't a good example at all of what I was preaching to people. To do something about my weight, so, and my tummy. But so what got me really interested, interested in the program was actually my tummy, because my daughter was so concerned about it, and my upline was really concerned about it. So there was a program like this. I got the C9, and I went on a 9 days cleanse. Okay, and then I gradually, the first time I did it, I cheated. It didn't really work for me the way I thought. But I lost some, my tummy came down a little. So when I saw that, I said, wow, so if I can do this very well, the way, I was meant to do it, I mean, this will really, work out for me. So I did it. I took another 9 days, journey with it, with other, people. And it was really, good for me, because I lost some weight. I lost about 5 kg. And then I also lost the tummy fat. So I did it because, like, this program says that you have to cleanse at least, 3 to 4 times a year. That's when you are meant to detox at least. Your body needs to rest, and then you also need to do what? As in, use the product so you can cleanse your system properly because of the pollution and all those things around. So I did it for almost 3-4 times, in a year. And I found out that my stomach really came down to the extent that when people see me, like, Victoria, what did you do? Okay, so I became like a topic, in my, like, people started talking about me, and like, check out Victoria's stomach. She's really lost, she lost some weight. And then, because I remember I used to wear is like size 26 at a time, but now I wear a size 18. And then, my tummy also went down, that I could wear, any kind of dress. And it's something that I'm really proud of, because I talk about it anywhere I go to. When people see me, they don't believe that, the children that, came out of me actually came out of me because of my, stomach. So really, that's, my story. Okay, so, and I advise, if you're here, we're starting a detox program on Monday. And then I advise everybody to key into it, because Christmas is coming. I am starting as well on Monday, because I need to cleanse my system. So I'll be ready to eat, any kind of food I want. Then January, I start another cleanse again. So I hope that with my story, you all, would key into this program and start with us on Monday. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Victoria. And we'll go right on and invite my dear friend Irene. She has a fantastic story. Sometimes you'll say, oh, this is what it did for me. And then you realize that it's actually broader, because different people have different amazing experiences having done the detox. And what I love is that our story will enlighten other people that probably have the same situation. See that, look, this thing is actually deeper, than we thought it was. So please, you're welcome, Madam.
Irene, you can go ahead. We are seeing you.
Hello. Oh, hi. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Gracias. My name is Irene. Oof, there's so much news at the back.
Go on. Don't worry, I've muted you.
Hello.
Go ahead, Irene. We can hear you, please.
All right. Okay. My name is Irene. I'm a forever business owner, and 20 has been my year, in the sense that what I met the business opportunity again for a second time, like the former speaker Victoria said, but this time it came amazingly strong for me. It came in the period of the shutdown due to COVID. So I was wondering what to do with myself when I decided. I spoke with a friend of mine and she said to me, hey, come back on. And that's how I started my journey with Forever Again. But it took a different turn for me. When, as we started the business, Phoebe decided to launch the Clean 9 in the month of April, I think it was this year. So I took advantage of that and I went in. I went in for that cleanse, the 9-day cleanse. To my utter amazement, it works not only for the detox and the weight loss that it was meant to do, it actually affected a part of me that I have been so sensitive about and so worried about, my skin. My skin is the best thing that came out of the Clean 9 because I've been a sufferer of psoriasis for as long as I can remember, since my university days. That's when psoriasis came on to me. And so there's nothing I hadn't done clinically, medically. It's a condition that doesn't, it has no cure, they say. So your skin can flare up, act up at will. If you don't know the triggers, because I've tried to find the triggers to what triggers my flare-ups, and I can't place a finger on it. So long and short of it, after the 9 days, during the 9 days, I found out that my skin responded to the cleansing. Interestingly, it did. I went back up and I read what cleansing and detoxing can do. It was only then that I realized that it would touch my skin. From then on, I never let up. And that's 9 days. After the 9 days, I successfully lost 5 kg. And I went home. No, 6 kg I did lose on that trip. 6 kg, lost 6 kg, had a clearer skin, had a better relationship with food, because then it resets me, resets my mind, reset my body, and I could now become I became someone who could pick and choose what I wanted to eat and just not everything. The best part of Clean 9 for me is that my skin was healed or is healing and got rejuvenated. I used to feel very, 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 very shy about letting people see my body because it had all sorts of blemishes. I had dry patches, they were rough, dry, unsightly sometimes. But the Clean 9 did it for me. And so I advise everybody, anybody who has skin issues, to please try the detox and then take it on from there. But best of all, never ever leave the products. Because as I sit here, I tell you that I am saved by the grace of FLP and by the grace of aloe vera. Thank you, that's my story.
Welcome, Irene. So I hope you all saw the pictures. Those are Irene's arms and legs. You can see the dryness, in picture C. I actually thought you were going to make reference to the pictures. I hope you can see them. And you can see the changes, look at her arms and all of that. So it's really beautiful. As a woman, we love to show off our legs and our arms. So imagine having to have yourself covered. It's not a very pleasant situation to be in. So I really, really am happy for the change that the C9 brought, for you. So I'm trying to move my slides, guys. Just give me a second.
Well, you bright too. I want to know.
So, please, can someone help me to mute people that are talking?
I'm trying to.
Sorry, my slides are kind of. Okay, Mr. Dibal, I hope you are here with us. So I'm just quickly going to hand over to Mr. Dibal now. I know you're here, so could you just take over at this point, please? Mr. Dibal, are you ready? Okay, I'm going to skip Mr. Dibal right now because he told me he was in traffic, so he'll come back soon. And I'm going to call on Mrs. Audu. She's right here. Mrs. Audu, please tell us your story. Please share with us. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Hello? Can you hear me, please?
You're welcome. We can hear you.
Okay. I'm Mrs. Nkechi Audu. My experience with Clean 9, I think I've done it before so many years ago, but I don't think I didn't do it well. So I actually go into Forever Living product because of my weight. For so many years, I've been fighting about overweight. So, but when I did it then, I didn't have somebody to guide me what to do and what not to do. So I felt it wasn't working. So I just move out. I just like give up on it. But I think this experience I have is the most effective thing that I've ever seen in my life. It happened in this year when the COVID was really strong. And there was a day I found out that I couldn't even, I was feeling so everywhere, pains. I was feeling as if my heart was locking. I was scared. I said, is this not COVID? I was even scared to sleep. If I want to sleep, I will sit up to sleep. I can't walk. If I stand up to walk, I can't even walk 3 minutes before I look for somewhere to sit down. I was scared. I said, is my heart failing or something? Then I now get in touch with Mrs. Funebi, and I remembered because I've been saying, the Clean 9 of 18, and I told her that I want to do this Clean 9. She encouraged me, so that's good, that it's okay. I told her, so it now started. I've tried a lot of weight loss, gym. I've tried a lot. I can't even measure everything. Anyone that comes out, it's like I am a place of a trier. Anybody sees me, have you tried this? Anybody bets? I said, okay, let me do it because of the way I was feeling. I was scared, Then I did it. My daughter, I think 20 years old girl, she joined me because she wanted to encourage me because everybody was home. And to my fullest surprise, I never like to weigh myself because anytime I step on the scale, I'm so, disappointed with my weight. But that day, okay, they said we should weigh, I just do it, do the weight and everything. The second day I started feeling better. I didn't even know that I could do it. At the end of the 9 days, I was shocked when as I climbed the step, the scale. I found that I lost 5.6 kg. It was so shocking to me, and I started doing, exercise. I would trek for like 30 minutes without sitting down. I feel so strong. I feel so well. And even my skin, just like, it's not something we keep on flogging because it's something everybody should just try, And I've never seen that kind of thing. And I told Funebi, can I be doing this thing every month? He said no, that every other month. I said, oh, that's fine, Because of that, there are so many people that have joined that they want to do, my friends that want to do, they did. Even right now, I have about 8 people that want to buy Clean 9. Because immediately I told them I want to do Clean 9, everybody wants to do. Today I have order of 2. And even my children here, because, here, everybody, because they saw the way the thing worked for me. They have never seen something that worked for me before. And everybody wants to do, so they want to do the Clean 9, they want to do the Detox, so it's not something we keep on flogging, because if you don't try it, you won't know. It didn't just maybe help me of losing weight. For my health's sake, I was well inside and out. I was able to start walking. I was able to, do what I want to do. Before I stand up, it's like I want to faint. I be feeling short of breath. But after that, even before the 9 days, I felt so better. And, that something can just explain. I don't know how better I can explain it for people to really understand that Clean 9 works. Anybody that said it's not working, maybe the person is not doing it the right way, just like I've done it before and I said it wasn't working. So I will encourage everybody. And as I found out that Clean 9 is working, it's not only Clean 9 I started using. I'm using even my mom, both eye, the vision. My mom, she's 100 plus. Now she's using the vision. She couldn't before I started using it. She started, her eyes are still failing. She can't see. When we even complain, say, I'm waiting 100 years, we still want to see again. Yeah, seen everything. But but she wants to see because she's not seeing, she's not happy. So I started giving her that supplement. And to be surprising in short, it's like a miracle. She started coming out herself from her room. She started working every day. She told my husband, that medicine you buy for me, it work well, even the arthritis, the move, everything. Like my family is now using, I stopped every drug that I'm taking, and it's only forever that I'm taking. So it's a good thing. The people will just complain that it's expensive. If forever is expensive, if you think about your health, you find that there's nothing to give. There's nothing as big that you will give for you to have your health back. So I encourage everybody to use Forever Living, and most especially the Clean 9. It works. If you want to lose weight, whatever, just go into it. Thank you very much. That's my little story. I will just go on and on. Thank you. Hello? Oh,
okay, you are welcome. Okay, thank you so much. That is an amazing testimony. Amazing. Wow. Okay, sorry, I think for me. Amazing testimony. You're welcome. Amazing testimony. Hi. Yes. Okay, so thank you so much. There's nothing you can equate to health. You can imagine where she started from. It's amazing. Couldn't breathe, walking, and then Sinai did it for her. So the next person we're going to be calling is Diba. Diba, please, it's your turn now to share your testimony. Please, let's hear. We are welcome, Mr. Diba. Please unmute yourself so that you can share your testimony.
Yeah, good evening. Now, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can hear you.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much, madam. My name is Dibal Barakasamba. I'm an FBO. I think for me, my testimony with the C9, basically, I joined the business. My wife tried to do the C9, I think twice or so, but just like the last lady that's, she tried it, but there was nobody to guide her. My aunt once tried, we bought the pack for her to same thing. But I think about 2 years ago, I decided to take a look at product knowledge, and I decided to try the C9. My family, I come from Borno State. Most times we are very tall and very huge. In fact, from my mother's side, I can tell you so many of them are obese. 18 years, 19, 20, they always have health issues and all that. Even my mom had health issues, complications, obese, and she passed on and all that. So for me, I was conscious of that, but I just didn't believe in the C9 until I started product knowledge, right? And I tried the C9 as a group, which really helped me a lot. For me, yeah, I'm not so, for my height, I'm quite tall, very tall, but I had issues with my tummy. Literally, my tummy is so big. You see me, you wonder. Basically, I think with the C9, I was able to work on my tummy very well, and I feel more energetic. And so many of my friends, literally, that we normally hang out and all that, so many of my friends today have done the C9. For me, it's one of the best things because it has just reset my system entirely. And that's why I tell people most times you're having health issues, you don't know what you're dealing with. Just do a C9. You're just resetting your system entirely. It's like you're using one stone to kill so many birds. And for me, I always look forward to the C9. I can tell you today, I can wear suit, I can talk in, I feel more energetic. My system, basically, there was a time I was having issues with my knee, and I think the doctor told me basically it's because of my tummy, my weight, literally. But today I can tell you, I wish I could show you my tummy. I feel light, I feel more energetic, and it has done a lot to my system. I always look forward to doing C9. In fact, 3 my friends basically are ready to get started. Literally, some men are not so fat, but they have a lot of toxins in their tummy. Our tummy is always life. And I can tell you today, most of my friends today are surprised. And for me, lately, I think I've done like 3, 4 editions of um, people that basically join our team to do C9, 3, 5, and all that. But for me, I look forward to the challenge on Monday. That will be my last for the year. Same with my spouse too. She's breastfeeding now, and I've been able to make a lot of sense through the clean 9. I think that's my story.
Thank you so much, Mr. Diba. Thanks for sharing your story. There's nothing like living a healthy life and then knowing your story too, knowing where you have to come in, because sometimes we take things for granted. Maybe when we have parents that are going through some certain things, and then we just assume that life is like that, But we really have to look at our history so that we will not go through what our parents went through. So that's a very good one. Some of us just take life like that, and oh, my father is fat, my mother is fat. Okay, I will know. You have to look at your gene. You have to look at where you're coming from, and that's what you did. So amazing testimony.
Very true.
Thank you for giving us. So we'll be calling on Yewande. Yewande, please share your testimony with us. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Yes. Thank you for coming, everyone. So, I was a banker. I was in the corporate world. I wasn't living a healthy life, and I also had health issues. I had hormonal imbalance and PCOS. So it affected me, and then it led to fertility issues. I did IVF, I did IUI, I did all those things. For me, it didn't work. Okay, and so in 2018, I was told to join the company. as in when I decided to join the company for the business and for time, because I needed time after leaving my work. I was told to use the products and I was surprised. So I told them, okay, what products can I use that I had, you know, hormonal issues? And the first product that was recommended by the nutritionist to me, alongside the hormonal balancing issues, was the C9. And so I took it very seriously. And I was able to, for that 9 days, I focused on it. I focused on it. We have a visitor in our midst. So I focused on it, and that was February 2018. I took the C9. I started feeling very well. I started living a healthier life, started eating right. And before you know it, I was taking the other supplements as well for my hormonal balance. So it was, for me, an experience because, so there you go. That's my hello baby. That's my hello baby. She came to say hello to everybody. So by April, within 3 months, C9 was the first thing. I dropped my weight. I became healthier. My hormones, coupled with the other supplements I was taking, became balanced. So ordinarily, my body began to function as it should. And so I encourage everyone here, you know, if you have any kind of hormonal issue or of any kind, sorry, apologies for this, but I know you understand, right? I have little children, and they're the reason why I'm doing this right now. So within 3 months, I became well. And now when others see me, they ask, what has happened to you? Because I'm like 10 years younger. I look 10 years younger. I feel better. I have my baby after so much. Should I sit down? After so much, you know, and so that's my story. And I'll always say it anytime that the C9 paved way for me to, C9 paved way for me to have a healthier life. It helps facilitate my hormonal balance. So, and now I have my baby. So I encourage everyone to first detoxify, even with the C9 alone, without other supplements. Some other ladies are, you know, getting pregnant and their fertility issues are being, you know, being rectified. So I encourage everyone, if you know anyone that has those issues, the first thing they need to do is to do a complete detoxification of their body before they even go ahead to do any other thing. Thank you so much.
Okay, Susan, can I become
Yeah, I've
host,
done.
please?
Yes, I've done.
Okay, has Mr. Dibal spoken?
Yes, he has.
Okay, I'll quickly call on my dear friend Iziamaka to please speak a little on the C9. She is actually a C9 coach. So let's get ready for the thoughts.
I'll mute myself. Okay, hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so many amazing testimonies. So many. It's just wonderful. Clean 9. I'm not going to talk about myself today. I'm just going to talk about a testimony I received from one of my clients. As Phoebe said, I'm a Clean 9 coach. I've been doing it for past 6 years now. So, and I always have people who tell me that, oh, I did Clean 9 before, it didn't work for me and all that. And as many of the speakers here said, it's because they really didn't have anybody to guide them. The booklet inside the Clean 9 is a booklet that was created for, I would say, foreigners really. So lots of the foods there are not foods that we Nigerians really recognize. We don't eat those foods. They're not part of our daily diet. So how I started the Clean 9 was I created my own diet out of all those foods, because I mean, I had a fair idea of what the alternatives in Nigeria were. So I just created mine, and then that's how Clean 9 worked for me. And then I started teaching others how to do it. So the testimony I received was from one of my clients. I met her on Facebook. She was one of those skeptics that said that Clean 9 doesn't work, that she had tried it before and it didn't work for her. It was just, she just threw money away. and it never worked. But I'll read her testimony. So she joined one of my support groups and she gave me the permission to share. So I'll just call her Mrs. Shola. And she was just about to celebrate her 50th birthday when I met her. So she said that, oh, I wish I'd shown her pictures, but I didn't really know I was going to. She sent me some pictures. I didn't know I was going to have this talk. Well, I'll just talk you through it. So her tummy is very flat in her pictures, and her dress is very oversized. It's a dress she wore before she had the clean 9. She started doing the clean 9. So now the dress is very oversized. So she says, and I quote, she says, "Hello ladies, how was your day? My testimony as promised. I lost 10 kg during the program.
Wow.
My physical appearance didn't, well, what she meant is that it doesn't look like she lost a lot of weight, but she did. So she said, I'm slimmer than somebody that lost all this weight, as you can see in the pictures below. So she's got the pictures. So health-wise, I thank God for his mercies on me. Privately, I've discussed this with Eziamaka, what can be done. I had arthritis and body water retention. I can remember when I wore heels last. For the second day of the detoxification, I started noticing the changes both in and outside of my body. Now I've lost up to 2 dress sizes. She actually did clean 9 and the follow-up. So she has lost up to 2 dress sizes. I'm lighter, smart, and up doing, okay, or she meant up and doing, unlike the heavyweight and lazy old me. I'm reading her testimonial, so they are her words, not mine. The arthritis has reduced greatly. No more everyday body pain. I've stopped taking analgesic and sleeping aids since I started the Clean 9, as I am fit and healthy. I give glory to Almighty God, Clean 9, and my darling Iziamaka. Also to all the ladies in the house, love you all. Lest I forget, this new me is a special 50th birthday gift. I'll be 50 soon. All glory to Almighty God. So that's the testimony she sent to me. So I hope you heard it.
Yeah.
So I decided to share it because we've all been giving our own testimonies, and I started Clean 9 when I had fibroids, and it's really helped me a great deal. And I decided to show others how to do it. And as you can see, she's one of my clients. She's had arthritis, she's had body pain, she had water retention. She couldn't wear high heels anymore. And after she did the Clean 9 and then the follow-up, she lost about 10 kg, about 9 point something. And these are all the things that she has noticed, and she has been also able to keep it up because she has learned how to eat properly. Because it's not just about doing the Clean 9 for that one time. You also have to learn the different effects food has on you, and which foods that you should eat and which foods that you shouldn't eat. Actually, maintenance, after you've lost the weight, maintenance is the next thing. And most people find it difficult to maintain because they don't even know the science behind food. Like Dibal said, a lot of people say that, that their parents were fat, their brothers and sisters were fat, or they are very big or obese, and therefore it runs in the family. Obesity doesn't really run in the family. I think it's the eating habits that runs in the family. So if your family is used to eating a lot of carbohydrates, that's what your mom knows. Everybody in your household learns how to eat a lot of carbohydrates. You'll always notice that one sister or brother that doesn't like eating carbohydrates is the only slim person. The rest of the people who eat what their mom cooks, just are the same size as the mom. So that's really what happens. So we teach them not just how to do the Clean 9, but how to continue with it, and then how to even change the whole family's eating habits. You start learning about vegetables, about carbohydrates, about water, everything really, and exercise. So it's not just a one-off thing. It's a lifestyle change. Let's put it that way. And I think that's one of the best things about Clean 9. It's a total lifestyle change, and that's the way we teach it to people, and that's the way people get to learn how it can change their whole life and their health. So in her own case, health-wise, weight-wise, lifestyle-wise, she just had an epiphany? Yes, she had an epiphany, and it just changed everything for her. So that's my story about Clean 9. So thank you.
Thank you, AZ. That's really great. And we're just going to call on Susan to put the icing on the cake with her story and instructions on what we're doing, and for everyone that has listened and how they can get started with the Clean 9 with us. So I hand it over to you.
Hi, everyone. Oh, amazing testimonies, amazing testimonies. And it just proved that the C9 works. And it really works. Like what everybody has said, a lot of people do the C9, but maybe because you don't have a coach or somebody is not following you up. And I agree with what Zamaka said there about the booklet inside is not really what we're used to. So by the time you know it, you're not following up the way you want to follow. So I have it. I think I didn't send the picture. I've been using C9 since I started forever. Before I got married, I was very slim. You know why? When you're slim and then you give birth and then you now start putting on weight. But I didn't even know I was putting on weight because I was working in the back at that time. Because I was still wearing the same clothes. Because when I was slim, I was not the type that wears. I didn't wear loose, tight clothes. So I was still wearing the same clothes, the same clothes. So when somebody says you're fat, I say, how can I be fat? Look at, is it not the clothes I wore when I had, but not knowing that I was putting on weight. Before I know I think I was a size 10 or so when I got married. And then before I know, I was a size 18. So I didn't realize it. And that's how I started putting on weight. Had my first baby, second, third, and fourth. And my tummy now very big. So when I started Forever and they talked about C9, I just said, okay, let me see what C9 is. And I started doing it. So I'm doing it as I started doing it from the beginning, and I saw myself losing some weight because I know weight loss is not really about perfection, it's about progress. And that is what the C9 is, is about progress. So I have actually come down. So I'm 56 years old, but people see me and say, how can you be 56? You understand? So the C9 has done a lot to my body. So I use it as a detox to clean my body like 3-4 times in a year. I want to share my screen. I think I didn't send the picture I sent my picture to Fumobi, but I want to blow people's mind because sometimes when you're in this thing and then you have to impact people around you. I'll see if I can share my screen. I don't have I'll see if I can share it and then just impact people around you so that they too can see is on what is on my page. I sent it to somebody. I just said my husband won't actually allow me to share it. If you can see that this is my husband. I don't know, can you see this picture? Can you see my screen? So yes. My husband, this is me. This is my picture. This is my husband. My husband actually lost 27 kg.
Wow.
Yes. So, this is the picture before, and this is his picture now. He took this picture some days ago in Canada. People are wondering. All he just did a C9 so many times. Sometimes when we're doing the C9, everybody is like, look at this. Somebody mutes that person too. So it's really, when we're talking about this thing, it's not really about us. Maybe you do it and your husband sees that you're doing well and then you tell your husband to do it. We laugh here now. I'm in Canada, he's here. My husband, when he's sleeping, he used to snore. And when he's snoring, I will use my leg to kick him. I'll be kicking him on the bed. I will almost push him because I don't like people snoring. But right now he says, I don't snore again, so you're not kicking me off the bed anymore. So many things you can achieve. So you can see the picture, and this is my picture before and after, all because of C9. And C9 puts you in a lifestyle, that kind of lifestyle that you know what you eat. You don't just eat anything. Before now, I would say, okay, you know what, I can't eat, I'm so used to rice, I must eat rice. But when you are now in this kind of lifestyle, you choose what you eat because you don't want to go back to where you're coming from. So my husband's picture is a testimony that anybody can do this. So you can see it. This is his picture. This is his tummy. You can see this is it. And this is me. So this is what C9 can do. So, and then health-wise too, health-wise. You see yourself, maybe you because like if you're fat and all that, a lot of people that are fat, you are open to a lot of disease. You are open to heart attack. You're open to, you are open to diabetics. You're open to so many things. So, but if you're able to watch your weight, if you're able to bring that weight down, you will see that those things will disappear. So C9 is a program that can put you in that direction of wellness, and you start to live that life you want to live. So you can see my husband's tummy here. I've been sending this picture to his friend. They are telling me, Susan, no, this can be your husband. This is my husband. And this is how he looks right now. So you see him. And then this is me. And this is how I look. So this is where I'm coming from, and this is where I am now. So if you're in the house and then you're thinking of how to, maybe you've done C9 before, maybe it didn't just work for you because you didn't do it with people or you didn't do it well. But we want to tell you today that this C9 works. It's not, and then if you, it's actually it's not perfection, it's progress. You take it and you see yourself living in that lifestyle. You see yourself being able to cut off those food that you so like into. I used to drink a lot of soda. I used to eat a lot of rice. If you give me a bowl of rice, if I come to your house and you want me to feel good, just give me a bowl of rice and soda. But since I started Forever Living, I don't take soda for 8 years. I can tell you for the past 7 or 8 years, I've not taken soda. I take water. Because there was even one time we did a water challenge, all because we are now aware of our health. A lot of people who died during this COVID period, a lot of them have people who are obese, people who have big tummy. Maybe said the 70% immune system is in our guts, you understand? So sometimes we have to check ourselves to see that we cleanse that. People are dying of colon cancer. People are dying of diseases. What you need to do is just cleanse your guts, cleanse your body. And with our Detox, it will actually put you in that way of weight loss. So I can tell you my testimony that C9 works. C9 give you a lifestyle. You are fit. You can run around. You can do anything. You won't look your age, and you are able to do well. So I'll show my husband's picture once more. He used to snore. He doesn't snore again. He's so proud of himself that he does not snore anymore. And I'm proud of him too. So come down from it, losing over 25 kg by just C9. I did the C9, and then he now started watching what he eats. So he used the aloe vera gel to do smoothie in the morning. You can see I have my smoothie here if you're seeing me. This is my smoothie. This is what we do. So you see yourself, building that lifestyle for yourself, and then you are in that path to wellness and good health. So I hope that there's somebody listening to me right now. There's nothing like having good health. Money cannot buy it. No matter how much you earn, no matter what, if you don't have good health, you see yourself spending money to actually treat yourself from those diseases. But if you cleanse your colon, if you detox yourself, you will see that all those things will disappear. Just imagine her sister with the skin. That was really an amazing story. Imagine her sister who couldn't even stand up and walk just by doing C9. And the amazing story that Samaka said, all of us that have testified today, it actually proves to you that this product works. It really works. So it's a good way to stay healthy and live healthy. Thank you so much. I hope I've been able to convince somebody that this is a product that works. And it does not take time. You don't spend so many, like some weight loss you will do. You spend so long in the gym, carrying those heavy things. You're there from morning to night. It doesn't, but C9 is not like that. 30, 40 in the 40 minutes in the gym, just do it bit by bit. You don't have to go carry all the load. You can just walk, you can dance, have fun, it's fun. And then you stick to the C9 procedure. And that's why we're coming together as one. To put you, in the group and tell you what to do step by step. Every morning you have the direction, every morning you know what to do. By the time you do it once, you see that you're on that healthy path, and you'll be influencing people around you, just like I've influenced my husband. My husband has been fat for so many years, but because I did the C9 and I told him, so you can see how much the C9 and being in this position have saved us as a family And my children, yesterday was even telling my son, you're bigger than me now. There was a shirt my son bought that just came in from Zara. My son bought it, my second son bought it. And he brought it, I said, this is even bigger than me. You know, you understand. So he said, please, can I have that shirt? Order it for me. The same shirt that his son is wearing. So you can see he's full of life and he's healthy. And that's what C9 can do for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my story. I hope somebody is encouraged. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really, really encouraging, especially as we even looked at the photos of your husband. It's quite encouraging. And I would just say to anyone that if you have any questions, you can just write it out in the chat. And I think we've stopped sharing our screen, so we're all together. Thank you for every single person that has been with us. We are actually starting the last C9 9 days detox program for the year. It starts on Monday, the 14th of December, which is next week, Monday, wherever you are, whatever part of the world, because right now in this meeting, people are in different places. Some of us are speaking from different cities in Nigeria. Some people are in the UK. Some of those that testify, one person is in the UK, one person is in Canada, another person in America, and the rest of us are in Nigeria. So wherever you are, it doesn't matter. Your C9 box can get to you by Friday if you make your order today. And remember what I said, that it is an investment into your health. It's so important that as adults, as that we keep ourselves healthy for the ones that we love, that we're strong enough to take care of them. And so we're starting with Detox. Get your box. Reach out to the person that invited you to this meeting. Do something about your health. Think about it that 12 months, we're in the 12th month of the year. Have you done a needed, necessary detox? If you haven't, you must do it. And some of us that are speaking, we have already done it at least twice already this year, because we put our health as a priority. So get your box. On Saturday, the 12th of December, we're coming on Zoom. Every single person that has picked up their box, we're coming on Zoom. We will unwrap our boxes together. We're going to talk about the scene and how we're going to run in the next 9 days. And then we'll also talk about the meals that we're going to use. Thank God we have Coach Eziamaka in the house and others, those of us that also coach other people and have experienced it. We'll talk about the experience. On Monday, the moment you get your box, you'll be included in a WhatsApp group. The beautiful thing about the WhatsApp group is that for the 9 days, your hands will be held every second and every step of the way, and we'll have a coach for each day, reminding each individual of what to do, when to weigh, and all that. That's how we get the perfect and beautiful results that we get in the C9. So you're encouraged, you are shared on, and we share our testimonies and our difficulties for anyone that is struggling. So it's such a bond that it makes people actually finish the 9 days and be able to say, yes, this is my experience from the C9. So we owe it to ourselves to end 2020 strong, to end 2020 healthy. So if there are no questions or any further contributions, I will say this, we will see you on Saturday right here on Zoom. The link will be sent out, but ensure that you get your C9 box, because what we're going to do is that we're going to cleanse ourselves right on time for Christmas. So you get what I'm saying? Right on time, so you're all clean and well just before Christmas. Yes, Susan?
I said I'm in, that's it.
Oh, yeah. So we're all in and ready.
Right on time for Christmas, yes.
Yes, so let's get our boxes together, let's get healthier. And you've listened to every testimony. The one thing you do is this: if you remember a friend, a relation, a colleague at work that has one of these complaints. I remember when I was speaking to Mrs. Aldo, Nkechi Aldo, you could hear the struggle, the struggle to breathe. There's evidence with which she used to speak. So when you know that there are people with such things, those that have arthritis, having problem moving, those that have a skin discoloration or skin disease, you need to tell. I was in a meeting and this was what was told me. I think you should also get into the C9. So call up your friends and tell them, let's do this together. So don't do it alone, and see you all. Reach out to the person that invited you to this meeting. Get your box. We'll be here on Saturday. We'll discuss. We'll unbox every single person. We're going to unbox our boxes, explain everything, and have an amazing time. So God bless you, bless you, bless you. If you have any question, any comments, This is the time to raise your hands or write something in the chat.
Yeah. This is the boss. That's your boss.
Yeah, that's our C9 box. So get your box. Yes, fantastic. We have people that also say in chat that they're also a testimony of the C9. People are really amazed at the testimony. So God bless you. We really appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen. We say God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. So see you on Saturday. Pick up your box and let's get started on Monday. God bless you.
Thank you, Fumebi. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for sharing your story.
Yes, thank you. Yes, to everyone that we really appreciate you. Thank you for being a blessing. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.